Yo, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Fire Squad podcast. My name is Sam. On the right side of the screen, we got JC, and on the left, we got a very special guest today. You want to introduce yourself, man?
Yeah, man. It's Lurk Franklin, Turtle Team from Sad Art LV. Live in Las Vegas. I rap, and I'm good at that.
Yes, sir. He raps and he's good at it. That's good. Some people just say they rap, but it's not good. But you know you're good.
Some people,
I'm all right.
Some people would just be pulling up like, yeah, I rap, but like, I'm whatever. Come on.
I ain't about to be like, I'm dope, but I'm like, no, I am good. I'm here for a reason.
I rap.
You know what I'm saying?
Love that. What's it called?
For
My
sure.
man Franklin.
Yeah, we
How
got.
was your day today, bro?
Man, it was good. Just like a typical day. I woke up. I tried to send like 5 million DMs with the link to my new songs. Try to like plot on how I'm about to do the next week. Trying to like, whenever the corona's over, blah blah blah. I'm trying to make sure I got some shows in place so I don't miss a beat.
Yep.
I got a Turtle Team fanny pack on, so I just got some inquiries about buying some merch. So I'll be trying to just that's all I do.
For sure.
That's it.
Man, that's dope. So speak about Turtle Tuesday and I guess your plans with with that.
Or what's the whole turtle movement from the beginning?
All right, yeah. Go way back.
Okay. All right, I started in 1975. Turtle. Okay. All right. So basically, how I got the name. All right. Well.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like a couple things. We'll make it simple. So basically, when I was with the old rap group, like in early 2000, like 2010, 2009, called Lurk Gang.
Okay.
So we all had like Lurk names, like Lurk Nowitzki, Lurk Reynolds, like a play Lurk Skywalker or whatever. So I was like, all right, then, well, I'm gonna be Lurk Franklin, kind of like the gospel singer Kirk Franklin, because I guess it kind of just rolled off the tongue, and plus, like Kirk Franklin for like gospel music, like he was like a revolutionary. He did it his way, even though like the traditional church people really didn't like how he was bringing like, damn near hip hop to church.
Right.
Like he the first person that I knew that did that, and then so I'm gonna do that, but for rap music though. And then another thing with the turtle is, y'all remember the cartoon Franklin from back in the day when we was little kids?
Okay, yeah.
So all the girls, whenever I used to get the haircut, and my head looked all bald in the back, so they used to be like, "Oh, you look like Franklin the Turtle," and I used to get like really upset about that. So I was like, you know what, shit, I'm gonna just turn that into a positive. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be Lurk Franklin. And I'm gonna take on the persona with the turtle, and like slow and steady move wins the race. Like, don't worry about if you don't get there today, tomorrow. As long as you get there, nobody can tell you nothing when you got there. And that's how the Franklin and Turtle Team. That's how that all came.
Damn.
Okay.
That's actually really smart, man.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Because people, they don't really they just kind of like, oh yeah, that's so cool, but like they don't really know the meaning behind it. But when I tell them the meaning behind it, they're like, oh,
yeah,
that make a lot of sense.
Most definitely. That's really smart that you got like already like some significant thing, like a brand. Yeah.
That's another thing too, with like, especially with artists in general today. Like there's always a lot of people, they separate, the artist and their music and their craft, and then also their brand. You know what I mean? And that's what makes them really like go. They combine the two and get to the top. Let me give you an example. So like, I love Travis Scott music, right? I love Travis Scott. My brother, he doesn't really listen to Travis Scott like that, but he loves Travis Scott's brand. With Nike, Jordan, all of that, Cactus Jack, and then together, it combines to where he's like I guess the leader of this generation. And it's pretty, it's really smart that you're doing that right now with the turtle scene going on. And what's it called? And then Turtle Tuesday. That's dope. That's actually, you want to speak a little about that?
All right, so basically, this is how that came. 4 months ago, I got with somebody named Joel the Unicorn that lives in Vegas, and he kind of put a little team together called Sad Art LV. And what that is me, him, Voss, Tana Marie, Mosey and Kyla live in California though, and those are people that he knew because he came from California. And then Joel engineers, produces, mixes, and masters, and he sings and he can rap. He can do whatever. So he was
Mm.
like, you know what, bro? Y'all five or y'all six are the most talented people that he know that deserve an opportunity. So what he did was 4 months ago, he decided that he was gonna record us every single day for the next 4 months and come out with Mosey Monday, Turtle Tuesday, Voss on Wednesday, Joel
Ah,
Thursday, Kyla and Tana switching up on Friday.
okay.
So he kind of got that. Well, no, ain't no kind of. He got that concept though with the releasing every day from Russ. When Russ, I don't know when, but he was doing the whole like, all right, every single day or every other day he gonna drop a song on SoundCloud or whatever for X amount of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So he said he thought that would be smart to do that with six people,
Yeah, that is.
and that's what we've been doing. So every single day for the past I don't know how long we've been going to his crib and recording and getting all the songs in the vault,
Right.
and then we all
Mm.
by ourselves just strategically see how we want to put them out, and that's
Mm.
how Turtle Tuesday came.
So all the
Yeah,
songs are
that's
there
dope.
already,
That's
right?
All the songs out right now.
No, I mean, but they're ready to be out.
Like there's some like okay, I'm gonna put like for me like my first like 10 weeks is done.
Okay.
okay.
So but the next 10 songs I just gotta really touch up on like two or three,
Right.
and that's
Mm.
it
And you said for
Okay.
how long? How long is that gonna last?
Four
until
months.
August. So
Uh,
that's
August,
20
yeah.
weeks. Yeah.
oh
Hmm.
damn.
That's smart, bro. Cause there's this dude. I don't know if you heard of him. Cause you mentioned Russ earlier. So there's this guy named Gary V. Have you heard of him?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. So Gary V. He's actually the one that spoke to Russ about that, dropping music every single day. It was in
Ooh,
one of
okay.
it was in one of their videos, and I was like, oh, that is like that's genius. Cause think about it. I think he called it. I think Gary Vee called it 365 or something like that. But Russ only
Yeah,
did like a certain amount of time. He didn't do the whole year. But he was telling the idea of dropping music every single day because all you need is one song to like blow up. From there,
yeah,
you have your standard and all that, and then from there you can just grow and evolve in your art.
yeah,
And it was called you doing Turtle Tuesday. It is a part of that dropping consistently for a significant amount of time. So you
right.
gotta do it, baby. You gotta do it. That's
Yeah, and
dope.
that's it. Like, and then like when I kind of told some people about it, they're like, they don't know because they don't want to they don't want to wear people out, blah blah blah. But like, this is the thing
Uh
for
huh.
like what's going on with the quarantine and all that stuff. I
Right.
feel like it's the perfect time to do this
Yep.
because all eyes
Yeah.
are kind of not. Um, there's like no sports. There's no other stuff to really hone in
Uh
on
huh.
other than like.
Music.
But if I put
Yeah.
out music every single week, and plus this is the thing. Let's say Tuesday's like a random day, so it's just like, dang, I had a bad day at work, or like, blah blah blah. But dang, you know what? But Lurk Franklin did drop a song on Tuesday because it started Tuesday. Let me go check what he got going
There
on.
you
Yep.
go. There you go.
Plus, like, I needed more of a. It was just a whole strategy behind it because last year,
Yeah.
all right, well, going back, I moved from Georgia to Vegas last
Oh
year.
wow. Okay.
I stayed in Georgia for like 8 to 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then so I was doing music there, but I was like with a group though, like I said
Uh huh.
earlier.
Yeah.
And then so I'm like, all right. So when I came here, my goal wasn't really to come out with a lot of music. I just wanted to get popular, do as many shows I can to get my face in front of as many people as I could.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So
Get
if
your
you go
name
down
out.
my timeline on Instagram and Twitter, like you're gonna see a whole bunch of flyers, performance videos, whoop de whoop.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that. I dominated with that last year. I don't know too many people that had more shows locally than me, as far as rapping
Mm.
goes, for real.
Right.
And I did like all the best venues, pretty much. I did everything but Brooklyn Bowl and T-Mobile in 1 year.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's dope.
I did House of Blues, Hard Rock, Bunkhouse, Ninja Karaoke, First Friday, you name it. And then so I'm like, all right, well, this year I'm gonna put that same energy into music though.
Mm.
So the same way I train people to, hey, when Lurk Franklin got a show, we gotta go.
Uh
Now
huh.
it's dang, Lurk Franklin drop a song, gotta listen.
Gotta listen. Gotta
Damn.
tune in. And speaking
That's it.
about that energy, bro, I be seeing them clips. You be going in,
You
man.
go crazy, bro.
You be going crazy.
Yeah,
I love that. That's
yeah, bro.
everybody gotta have that energy, man. You always been like that,
That's
just like, whoo, get to it or nah?
yeah. I pretty much get to it. It's just like I don't know. I be having like I'm not like mad, but I be having like a lot of pent up aggression about just life stuff.
Right.
So when I perform, like, cause I ain't
You
gonna say I'm
just
a violent person. I ain't about to be fighting them, but like I let all that go there, like
Yeah.
all of it. I don't have no shame. I don't got no nothing. I just want to like put on a good. And plus, like everybody know when rappers get big and they have concerts, they charge like hella money.
Hmm.
yeah.
So I used to get mad when like I be seeing people performing and they like not putting on a show. I ain't saying you gotta take your shirt off and do this, that, and third, but at least have like some good effects
Right.
or some good audio. But like
Yes.
for a person that just to be performing and they just kind of not vibing because they know they're gonna go home with 30 whatever $1,000, I don't like that
Mm.
because
You gotta put
basically
on a show.
that's just a sing along at that point. So that's why I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, well when I perform, you gonna be like, dang, bro, like I
It
don't know
was
what just
lit.
hit me, but exactly.
No, that's true because like I'll be going to concerts and then there's people who just go up there, rap, sing, whatever's going on, right? And I'm like, damn, I don't want to, experience this again. But there are artists
Nope.
like you who go up there and then they show a performance. It is very important that there's a difference between singing your songs and doing a performance.
Right.
Big difference. Me and Sam are like the hugest, like we notice this every concert we go to, huh,
Yeah.
bro?
We That's something we always
Yeah.
talk about. Like, so we went to Day in Vegas, the festival that was out here last year, and
Mm-hmm.
we saw a lot of people in that festival, and you can tell who was there because they got money, or who was there because they actually cared for the fans and everything. Um,
Yeah.
like the little stages, bro. Some people in the little stages, nobody was doing anything. They were just up there with the mic and that's it. But they had YBN Corday on the smallest stage, and that fool was
Yeah.
freaking performing his heart out, bro. Like he was going crazy.
Yeah.
So
Even
even
on the biggest stage, there was some people that were like, just like Schoolboy Q. That fool, I love Schoolboy
oh
Q,
yeah,
but his performance is whack. He was just
yeah,
up there like
he was
moving
complaining the
around.
whole time, man. He was saying, "Man, you guys don't give me enough time," and like literally after every song, he would perform like, "Man, there's not enough time." But
Nah,
Yeah,
man,
but
they
yeah.
got to come with that Lurk Franklin energy.
yes,
If
sir.
if it's
Yeah.
not top energy, I'm not going, bro. So let's talk. Anyways, let's talk about inspirations. Or let's go way back again. Once again, how were you introduced to hip hop and rapping in general?
I was introduced to hip hop from my dad, like
Mm.
100%. My dad a big like hip hop head, rap head. The first tape that I listened to was KRS One. He had a mixed KRS One tape and Eric B and Rakim CD,
Hmm.
and then I listened to an Ice Cube album. Those first three
Mm-hmm.
are the first like full projects, and then from there I began to like explore more. So I started coming up on like I started listening to like Tribe Called Quest, Public Enemy. I
Oh
really
wow.
listened to older stuff than what was out.
Right.
Yeah.
So like Wu Tang and like stuff like that. Because I'm like, and I started watching like this when VH1 used to do the documentaries behind the scene, behind the music or whatever.
Hmm.
And I used to
Uh-huh.
watch a whole bunch of those docs. Like those are
Mm.
cool to watch.
Yeah.
And then
Getting
so that's kind of what got me into it.
okay.
Like my
Okay.
dad, pretty much.
Getting bro, because I was introduced to music the same way, old school. Like I was listening to the old school stuff first, even though there was like the new stuff popping. But what's it called? Yeah, that's how I was introduced to music and stuff. When for you specifically, when was it when you're like, all right, for sure, I'm gonna start doing this. This is me. This is what I'm gonna be doing. Like,
All
when
right,
did it hit
so
you?
it was like in waves. Like, all right, well, in high school, I really thought I was about to be a football star. Like, I played football in Georgia. Like, I was doing that. But every time we had a party or a kickback or at the lunch table, like, I was always the nigga that was freestyling every time. Like,
Okay.
oh, J Mac, bro,
Ooh,
come over here, do the freestyle, bro. Like, so, the girls
hey.
liked it. Whoop de whoop. So I'm all right, okay. And then so after high school, like, kind of like 2 years after high school, my homie, his name is Tony Snow. Y'all should look him up. He really blowing up. Y'all know 645 AR, the dude who be doing the Mickey Mouse voice. That you ever heard of that?
Nah, man.
No.
Y'all never heard of that? All right, I'll do it to you. Anyway, so I was
Yeah,
managing him. I was managing Tony Snow
Okay.
because I was like I didn't really want to rap that much, but I can manage. I know business. So
uh-huh.
he was rapping, and I'm like, bro, I can do that. So I guess when I was like 20, around 20 years old, 19, 20, that's when I knew I was like, all right, I can make a career out of this.
Right.
Mm.
How old are you now,
Okay.
man?
26.
26.
Mm-hmm.
And we still got hella time, bro. That's a good thing about that.
And
Hella
I used to be
time.
tripping off time and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I used to be like, dang, I'm gonna be too old, but it's like none of that matters. Like
Nah.
people don't know that Jay-Z like really got his break at like 27.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I was about to mention that because Jay-Z, that fool, he didn't drop his first album until like 24 or something. So I
The
mean,
baby, like he's like 30.
yeah, that's
It
true.
don't Two Chains really got that big pop when he was like about 28, 29.
Yeah.
So all that's irrelevant, bro. If you can do it, you can do it.
That's a lot of people, bro. Like, what's called they put time, as a big factor in whatever would make them happy, right? Like, let's say you
Hmm.
wanted to be a rapper, and then or for a lot of people starting at 20, they're gonna be like, nah. Usually, rappers start like at an early age or something. But I
Yeah,
mean, realistically, like 20 is super young, like very young.
super.
You're gonna live your life like five more times. Like think about that.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
once people start putting that perspective, you're like, damn, like I got all the time in the world. So that's dope that you figure it out at a young age, because a lot of
yeah.
people at their age are like, nah, I'm not too sure. I don't want to take this risk and all
Right.
that. But it's just how it is, man. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Nah,
So
for sure.
when you started doing shows, that was last year, right? Or you were doing shows before then?
Oh no, I was in Georgia, like with the Lurk gang. We was doing a whole bunch of shows. We was doing like a lot of big college frat shows.
Okay.
That's what kind of we
Mm-hmm.
was doing. So I wasn't like no stranger to performing in front of a bunch of people. Like the biggest show that we did was University of Indiana, and we opened
Oh,
up for Waka Flocka.
Okay.
hey, that's dope.
So I've opened up for like me personally, and with the group, I've opened up for Larry June, Waka Flocka, Juicy J, Young Dro, Riff Raff, NBA YoungBoy, Travis Porter, and Mike Jones. Yeah, those are so I've opened up for some pretty decent people. But yeah, but last year was the first year by myself, like no nothing,
Hmm.
just
Uh-huh.
looking for the shows for myself. That was the first time I did that last year.
And
Okay.
you were headlining these, or was it openers?
For the ones with Waka Flocka and all that,
No. Well, with your when you were doing it by yourself last year.
man, I headline a good bit.
Yeah.
Like the local shows that were like me and like another local artist.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I would consider I was the headliner for those.
Okay.
Okay.
Just based off like the people I was bringing out and just like the magnitude of like how my momentum was growing. But yeah, of course at the beginning, bro, like I started out like my very first show. I had to beg to get on this flyer because I didn't know nobody. I had to look. I just moved here. All I want is an opportunity.
Right.
And then
Mm-hmm.
I sent the girl the song. I sent the girl Misfits. She was like, "We already got the flyer locked down, but you can send the song, and maybe we can get you on another show." I'm
Hmm.
like, "All right, cool." So I
Mm-hmm.
sent her Misfits. I sent her that. An hour later, this I was doing Postmates, bro. This one I was struck. So
Uh-huh.
I was doing Postmates, and I get back into my car after delivering some food, and the girl had called me. She was just like, "Hey, we heard Misfits. If you want an opening performance slot, then you can definitely call." I was like, "Oh yeah, that's
Hey.
what I thought."
You said, man, screw Postmates. I'm out. But what's it called? So from you moving over here, what's the biggest difference that you could get from the Georgia like hip hop wave and the Las Vegas hip hop wave?
That's an easy answer.
Perfect.
Vegas is
Uh-huh.
more accepting of different ways of rapping
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Okay.
because I would be considered like weird, or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So like I would kind of build a little crowd with Georgia, but it's kind of like they kind of set in like, all right, you gonna do this trap movement or
Right.
you gonna do like this melodic sound.
Hmm.
Okay.
So when I came to Vegas, there was Vegas was Vegas just wants to see good stuff.
Uh huh.
Mm.
That's how I felt about the crowds. They just want to see like some good art, whether it's poetry, singing, rapping, dancing. If it's good, no matter what it is, like they're more like willing to
See, you're right about that.
adapt to it.
Something that I always say is that Vegas is full of haters. Maybe we're just looking at it the wrong way. Maybe Vegas is just like super like critical and like have high expectations. So,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
because out here in Vegas, you don't really see anybody blowing up because, well, first, the music scene or the hip hop scene is not really established out here. So we don't have our own sound. We don't have, big names out here. So that's why you don't really see anybody blow up. But I guess maybe it is because we are so critical and like we have higher
Right.
expectations, and that's why you don't
Maybe
see a
Vegas
lot of
doesn't.
people.
Yeah, maybe Vegas doesn't know what it wants yet. It's just trying out different
Well,
stuff.
see, the thing is, it's harder to make it because we're the place where the big names come. So
Yeah,
whoever the
Yeah.
higher ups or whatever, the people that's running these clubs and these venues, they know about that Drake's about to come to Dre's at 9 o'clock.
yeah,
They know that French Montana about to come, Lady Gaga. Like it's so much, so they don't really got the eye or the time to really go down and look at underground people. It's like it's all about money and business. So it's gonna take. And I think Baby King is from Vegas
yeah.
though.
Baby Keem's
That's
from
what I
Yeah.
heard.
Vegas.
Maybe Kim is
But
from
I don't.
Vegas.
But I don't think he ever really
Like
talks about
represents
that.
it.
Right.
Yeah.
See, that's the biggest
I
difference between
guess.
him. Like Baby Keem, you never hear him say anything about Vegas. But when we have
Yeah.
people like who I mean, like even the robbery who we interviewed the other day, they're always repping Vegas. They're coming up
Yeah.
out
Because
here.
Baby Keem, I was a fan of Baby Keem before I knew he was like from Vegas.
Exactly.
So
Right.
so that right there kind of like tells you like, oh damn, like they're not trying to put 702 on the map. Like what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like when I first moved here, like I wasn't really caring about putting it on the map like that because I
Uh
was just trying to do my thing. But now that I've like met so many artists and I really see what people what they have to offer, I'm definitely trying to push it as much as I can because there's a lot of
yeah.
talented people here.
It's a lot of talented people. Like
Yep.
that's why we're trying to do this thing over here. Cause like LA, they got the No Jumper platform. They got multiple radio shows. Same thing in New York, Atlanta. But
Hmm.
Vegas, last time that I checked, not really. Like we just like how you said,
Yeah.
'cause we do have the popping clubs, the popping venues, like some of the most famous around the
You got
world.
everything that rappers come to.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yes.
It,
Yeah.
it's here, but you just need like a person that really is raised in it or whatever. But like, yeah,
But
this podcast is great. If it's
thank you, man.
consistent, then this will be a no jumper or whatever you want it to be for real.
Yeah, because what's it called that? Because the popping venues and stuff, rappers from out of town come, R&B singers coming from out of town, but we never have that one person like, oh yeah, like they're from here, they're about to headline this, and you make it
Yeah.
like rock.
We will though.
Exactly.
We will be having those people soon.
Yes, sir. Very true, very true. But let's go. What's it called? How were you? And from where today, all the lessons that you learned and all the teachings that you had to go through. Let's start from a young age. How was Lurk Franklin at a young age, like a kid? Were you just always like trying to like
Um,
do crazy stuff or not?
Lurk Franklin as a young kid, very energetic, outgoing. I didn't have no shy bone in my body at all. I was always trying to be the center. I was trying to be the center of attention all the time. I wanted to like. I was always like pick first when it come to like kickball or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I always wanted to just. I play a lot of video games though, but I was outside too. I was outside. Trust me. Back when we ain't had no phone and you had to
Yeah.
remember how to get home, like make
Uh-huh.
trails. Like so.
I remember those days, man. It was you'd be playing outside all day, and then you come back, play some Xbox, some PS two or whatever it was
Yeah.
back then. Good old
Yep.
days, man. Good old days.
playing outside with your homies. That's how it
Yeah,
was.
Exactly.
very true.
So is it only out of your previous crew, it's only you that's out here?
That's out here. Yep.
Only you. So you're
That's
doing
it.
I mean,
What was the why did you decide to move out here and then the rest of the Lurk crews decided to stay over there? I'm assuming they stayed, right?
Yeah, they did. Well, the group we just wasn't really going that strong anymore. Like it's kind of hard to hold a group together. Like
Uh-huh.
it's it's a group. It's like seven whatever people. So it's just like everybody's got like the everyday life. But they in my group message, we all got a group message together. So I talk to them every single second of every day.
right.
But
Oh.
what? But you said what made me move out here? My mom and my dad was just like, you should come because
Mm-hmm.
Vegas doesn't really have no scene like that for music, but it's starting
Mm.
to shift in that way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I came at like the perfect time.
Yeah. I feel like in a couple, especially with the, I lived in Vegas my whole life, and when when we finally got a hockey team, the what do you call it? The Golden Knights. From
Good.
there, that was the first time where I felt like, whoa, like, okay, I feel a little bit cultured, like there's something here besides casinos and like bars and stuff. But what's called, I mean, casinos and nightclubs. And then now we're getting the Raiders, and from there, like I feel like okay, like we're developing the city to become a potential LA, New York,
Yeah,
Atlanta, stuff
exactly.
like that. So
That's it.
I'm
But
just waiting for that.
what they what they need to stop doing is they've been like really shutting down a lot of venues too, like venues that we were able to get access to.
Mm.
Because obviously, like the normal person don't got the money to rent out a big club, Dre's or whatever.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So like we had a venue called like the Place. We had like another venue. Like the only venue that's really be popping that rappers can do stuff is like CMX,
Hmm.
CMX, yeah.
Casa Verde.
I heard about Casa Verde.
There's another place called like the Box, but I'm just saying that's not like a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying. So that's why I hope they get more venues so we will be able to do more stuff.
And you're
I
right,
feel, I
man.
feel.
Like, cause the
What's
Hard Rock
called
just shut down recently, no? Or they got bought out or
What?
something.
the
Who?
Hard Rock?
The Hard Rock.
Yeah, the Hard Rock turned into I forgot some other name.
It's
Something
closed right
else. I forgot
now.
what it's
Like
called.
it's shut. I mean, obviously everything's shut down, but like before
Yeah, I
the
was about to say
quarantine,
everything's shut down.
no, but like before the
Yeah,
quarantine, it was like shut down because it got bought out
yeah.
or something like
Hey,
that.
so what do you think about the quarantine, man? What you got any like I guess theories behind it or something like that?
Man, I ain't really in that conspiracy stuff. Like, I think that's an actual thing,
Uh-huh.
but they gotta kind of be overly prepared for it. They gotta over exert themselves with when it comes to trying to contain it because you don't want to risk careless behavior and then it could spread. Then you gonna be looking dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, all right, that's they gonna, but it's messing everything up though. Well, okay, I can't say that. It is messing up a lot of stuff. People are losing jobs. People are
Hmm.
becoming like they're losing money. They're losing opportunities.
Hmm.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
opportunity is a big one. Yeah.
But I just think it's just a test. Like just even from like a religious standpoint, I just think it's just like God testing. Like, all right, well, for me personally, like, are you really want to do this music? Are you gonna just complain about how you can't go outside and this, that, and the third?
Mm.
Or are you gonna the same thing y'all doing? Prepare yourselves so when everything goes back to normal,
Uh-huh.
y'all don't miss it. Y'all don't miss a beat.
Right.
That's true.
Now
Six.
now people gonna just be able to come to y'all house or wherever y'all want to do the interview, and it's like y'all never stop.
Yeah.
Very true because, it goes back to like staying ready so you can be ready, right? Because like the quarantine with all that, the lockdown and everything, a lot of people are like, damn, like I don't got nothing to do. I'm gonna just take like a vacation or and
Plenty
just
of
do
stuff to
nothing
do.
all day. But you could be productive. You could still create. Be productive like with your own little goals that you have for yourself. But what's called, and then that's another thing too, because before we had to get quarantine, me and Sam, we were supposed to have like a lot of guests pull up like that next weekend. Literally, the next
Yeah.
weekend we are supposed to have like a good 5 guests, and then and they all have a good like decent amount of following with them. But it happened, so we're like, damn, bro, we're screwed. And then
Yeah.
for a second, we are like, damn, momentum's gonna be messed up. But I was like, man, like what can we do to keep the ball rolling and all that? And I was like, Skype, screw it, we'll figure it out. And thankfully we have, and that's why we're talking today. So staying productive. What
Yeah.
have you done? What have you been doing? What's it called? You've been just cooking up and cooking up.
Yeah, just cooking up or just like doing different like activities, like trying to like stay fit and not get fat for real. Because you ain't doing nothing but just eating.
That's
So I'm
true,
trying
man.
to eat better. But yeah, but this I felt the same way. I had a whole bunch of shows lined up, whole bunch. But I had UNLV
Yeah,
Red, UNLV Red Fest. I had a feature at First Friday. I had a feature at Ninja Karaoke for the Jam. I had I was supposed to go back to Atlanta to do a show there. I had a show in Arizona. I had a whole bunch. So
man,
Damn.
that would suck right there. You're like, 2020 is my year right now. I got book
uh
back to back, and then like that
yeah.
in a jiffy.
That was for
But
us too, man.
it's gonna be right back though.
Yeah, right back though.
2020 was supposed to be our year too. We stuck
It's
out
all
here,
good.
man.
We still got time though. That's the thing.
Yeah, we still got plenty of time.
Yeah, we
Hopefully,
got time.
hopefully they don't keep us locked down till
Oh,
November,
come
bro.
on.
November. Oh,
Look, man. Even if it comes back
yeah.
to November, even if it comes back to November, it'll be what? It'll be 2021. We still got multiple. I mean, what's called? I heard this expression: Rome wasn't built in a day, and that's very true. So maybe it's a little step back, but like how you said, Franklin, maybe it's a test. Maybe it's a test, right?
Just a test.
And then once you live,
Nothing but a
once you
test.
live your life like that, like it just changes your perspective, and every failure is a lesson. Every failure is a
Yeah,
teacher. So we just gotta keep on doing it.
pretty much.
So you got your Spotify, right?
Yeah, Spotify, Apple, all that stuff.
Let me pull up your Spotify real quick.
Yeah.
We're gonna give the audience, a little taste of your music. Play some. Is there a specific song you want us to play right now?
I mean, you can play stupid questions since I just came out with that.
The new one. All right, latest
Yeah,
release.
yeah.
Let's give a audience a little test. Stupid questions, Lurk Franklin.
Sir, yes, sir.
It's gonna be $15 to get in, bro.
Nigga, what you mean $15, $20 to get in, nigga? I'm the
15,
goddamn
bro.
headline, bro.
That's
the intro
Like, I'm the
funny.
guy who they came to see. I don't even know why you even talking to me right now, but I should be on stage right now. Yeah. Mercedes Benz Sprinter van. Yeah. They know who I am.
They know
They
who
know
I
who I
am.
am. Yeah. They know who I am. Rock a show, count bands. They know who I am. They know who I am. They know who I am. All right, let's get like Jackie Chan. They know who I am. They know who I am. Yeah. They know who I am. I took shorty from a man. Yeah. They know who I am. They know who I am. Yeah. They know who I am. Shawty wetter than a Pisces, cause I'm glowing like some lightning in my pocket, super sizing. Make my dick look appetizing.
Your dick look appetizing.
She's a lion, not her baby daddy feisty. Talking about he wanna fight me, that's a no, naughty. Hey yo. Whoa, wait, stop. What? At ease. Okay. Really just doing my thing. Married to the game, I don't need no ring. I'm a big dog, I don't need no leash. Hit any spot, I don't need ID. Like what? Huh? The fuck is you thinking? Five in your face, I ain't talking about Lincoln. Parking your work, cause I'm known for the drinking. Do what you want, cause you pop and believe me. Believe me. Yeah. Do what you want, cause you pop and believe me. Most of y'all niggas can't see me like Stevie. Do you niggas greasy? Mercedes Benz Sprinter van. They know who I am. They know who I am. They know who I am. Rock a show, count bands. They know who I am. They know who I am. They know who I am. Keep the shit like Jackie Chan. They know who I am. They know who I am. They know who I am. Shorty from a man. They know who I am. They know who I am. They know who I am. Frankie running shit, sister jet, super lit, handle all my businesses, turtle to deposit shit, had to get it how I live, from negative to positive,
Negative to positive.
talking shit, all on Twitter, mad shit,
All on
how
Twitter,
about
mad
you
as
imagine this, you can really have this shit, just hop off a nigga dick, focus on you, Now the
Focus on
bitch, I'm focused on getting rich. Pay my mama bills and shit. Just like me some gangster shit. Be asking who it is. Know exactly who it is. What? Know exactly who it is.
Bro, this is what you turn up to, man.
Frank.
The song goes crazy. I really fucked with High Knee. I'm gonna play a little bit of High Knee.
High Knee is lit. High Knee is lit.
Oh, High Knee. Oh my goodness.
Oh my
That's
god, bro. I'm telling you, man.
That song's dangerous.
Me and JC went insane when we heard this song for the first time.
Yes. It was like, you like shift the momentum. Like that's what dope about artists. Like they control the environment, and then your music is very. Oh, for sure. It's about to go on. I'm about to rave. Like hell yeah.
Yeah.
What's behind it, man?
Girls in the pit show boom. When I drop any tune, they go loom. Me, you don't like my shit, then sue. Me, this shit right here ain't classic. Spit shit like Rico Nasty. No lotion, my knees ashy. Drop bodies, Bobby Lashley, go. High knee, high knee, high knee, high knee, high knee, high knee, high knee. Broke my shit, buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me. Bitch, we going through the roof. Buy me, buy me.
This is where everybody goes crazy right here.
Every time.
Like, yo,
Yeah. Exactly. This how that.
I might do backflips.
That's the part at the show. That's the part.
And she like the slap shit. All real, no plastic. Niggas might attack shit. Might just super smash shit. Warriors on back shit. My spit for real ones. Don't care how you feel, son. Testicles on volleyball. Hold up, where is Wilson? I cannot hear shit. Age when he spear shit. I do not fear shit. This that 4-level vodka ever clear shit. Someone take my keys, cause I cannot steer shit. Whoa, white girl in the cut trying to make out. Red dots on your face, that's a breakout. Top shit's gonna order me to take out. We deep like a motherfucking lake house. You need to hear this message. Tonight is fuck depression. Release all your aggression. Tonight is for expression. Tonight is full of shouting. She nasty and she naughty. She fucking up the party. She fucking up the party. Addicted to her body. Addicted to the party. Tonight is no regrets. So it's sorry, not sorry, bitch. Hey. Yeah, hey, tonight there's no regrets, so it's sorry, not sorry, bitch. High knee, high knee, high knee.
Me and JC were having a mosh pit right here on Skype, bro, when we heard it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, and that's another thing. I'm just trying to build a catalog. So, because like last year, I only had like 3 songs in rotation, man. I only had Misfits, LFG, Aha, and maybe like High Knee. But now, at the end of the whole Turtle Tuesday audit, I'm gonna have like 40 songs.
yes, bro. Oh my god.
So, because I used to kind of get embarrassed, like, hey man, where your songs? And I said, like, I mean, if you go on SoundCloud and you scroll down, like now I'm just like, bro, just type my name.
Yeah.
Just type my name somewhere.
That's true. It'll pop up anyway. Yeah, that was.
Hey, whenever, once this whole Corona thing settles down,
Y'all gotta come to a show. Y'all gotta come to.
Most definitely, bro.
Y'all have to come.
We going, bro.
It's gonna be crazy.
And then what's it called? Another thing too, for sure. Once the Corona thing calms down, pull up to the studio. We'll have some freestyles or you'll bring some freestyles and all that. But what's called, for the time being, Skype is the only thing we could use, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's all good.
What time are we at, Sam?
Let's see.
We don't want the video going getting encrypted or nothing like that.
We're at 39 minutes.
Oh, okay,
Chilling.
perfect. Cool. So we could do a couple more minutes.
Yeah, we got time.
All right, bet.
But yeah, man, that was dope, man. We really fuck with your music over here, bro.
Hey, what's up?
I appreciate that, bro. The next Turtle Tuesday next week is gonna be even better.
Yeah.
That's a promise. That's how it's called Surf and Surf.
Surf and Turf?
Every Tuesday, bro. Every Tuesday. Turtle Tuesday, man. # Turtle Tuesday. But I was gonna say, so Sam, he personally experienced this because going back to the high energy, performing and stuff like that. Sam, you experienced what you say is the most lit concert you ever been to, right? With NLE? No, with Ski Mask?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So Franklin, do you being in the rap scene, do
Uh,
you have a, how can I say, not an inspiration, but somebody that you kind of like, okay, I could be like that person, but with my own sauce, with my own flavor. You know what I mean? With the high energy. Cause like I want to go to a Lurk Franklin, like Comethid scene. Remember Sam?
Yeah.
Like that. Who do you see in the rap scene right now that is just turning up as hard as you are?
um, man, my favorite. That's it, like on that level, bro. Well, not my favorite, but she up there. So she is freaking Rico Nasty, bro.
Rico Nasty.
I don't know if y'all know Rico Nasty,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but she. I don't know something about her. Like I never felt the way about like a female rapper. You know, usually they be talking about like sex and blah blah blah. But
Mhm.
Rico, like, she just spoke in like a different way. So I'm like, all right, yeah, that's cool. So, but as far as like a male,
Okay.
I mean, like Uzi, I'll say Uzi, Ski
Yeah, it was
Mask, Danny,
okay.
yeah, Danny Towers,
I'll turn up. So I know
RP XXX too.
X.
X. I was actually watching one of the podcasts he did with Adam 22. Man, that fool was like super smart for his age, and he's really young,
Who?
man. X.
Yeah, he
He
is. He
was he
was.
was very intelligent.
Yeah. I honestly like. I've kind of got some inspiration from some of his performance videos too. But
Yeah,
he
man.
was able to do way more stuff than me because he was tiny. Dude was like five, had been like 5'5". He was little,
Yeah.
Oh
so he
wow,
was just
I
like
didn't know.
walking out there. Like actually was like kind of little, at least from what I'm looking at.
Uh-huh.
Um, but yeah, I try to do that, bro. But I just like to turn up, bro. Like I'm getting mad thinking
Yeah.
about this now. But
Well,
I am performing on Friday though.
oh, like we saw that. Yeah, it was called. Is it online though, or how's that?
Yeah, so I don't know if y'all know about For the Culture, but they
Yeah,
throw
for
shows out here,
uh-huh.
right? For the Culture. So last week they tried to do a no, ain't no try. They went to the Sarap shop, which is on First Street over there at the Union House in the Arts District, and then they was just like they had a live stream of like artists that was coming in, like they had like 3 or 4 performers. They was singing and they're doing like live painting and stuff like that, and then so they wanted
Uh,
me to perform there, and they're gonna live stream it on their page and on YouTube. So so y'all gonna kind of get to see me perform on Friday.
Right.
oh, that's dope. Yeah, I'll be tuning in for that. I didn't know that. What's it called?
Yeah,
So earlier you said your inspiration was your father for music, right? But what's it called?
yeah.
Do you have and then right now you said that with X and Ski for the energy of performance. What about just like um your music? Like who did you hear the most? Because I know it was a what like from the you said you got introduced to music from the earlier
Like
days of
who my
music.
musical influences are, like my
Yeah, yeah,
top.
yeah.
Okay, um, it's kind of been the same list for like about 8 years. Um, this isn't like my top five who I think is the best or whatever, but I guess like just like the top people that like if you put them in like a blender, that would be me,
Right.
Okay.
and that'd be uh what's my list? Oh, Lil Wayne, Joey Badass, Kanye, Tyler the Creator, Drake.
Okay.
Those are like, but Tyler the Creator, I guess, would be like the most influential.
Hmm.
I love Tyler the Creator, man. He's a great performer too. Like he puts on the show, and his music is not really the ones that you'd be like what's called just rocking to crazy. His is like jamming, and he puts on a good
Yeah,
show for that. He puts on a really good
yeah.
show.
Tyler, my biggest inspiration out of everybody, number one.
Tyler.
Yeah. All right, for sure, man, for sure.
Have you seen him perform live?
Man, the thing is, I haven't really been to too many concerts before.
Oh, really?
Probably been to like one or two.
It's cause
I,
Frank he does a concert saying
He does. He is the
yeah,
concert.
no,
yeah he
honestly,
is a concert.
I don't like to go because I'm like, bro, I should do that. Like, I just be like, I will enjoy it. Like, oh, this is Tyler, bro. I'm like, bro, I can definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, but I'm gonna get there like they're in Vegas. I did the Day in Vegas after party show.
Oh, really?
Okay.
We were gonna go.
I don't know.
Yeah, we
It
were
was
gonna
it was
go.
tight.
Yeah.
We heard Ski Mask pulled up. We were gonna go,
People
but
put,
yeah, we were gonna go, but what's it called? We were just tired, man. We were
Super
like,
tired.
we
yeah,
couldn't move our legs, man. We were just like jumping all day, like
yeah. Nah,
couldn't
people
go. So
came. Like I'll say about 85% of the people they had on the flyer showed up. Ski Mask showed up. Little House Phone, Guap Dad.
oh, about that,
But
yeah.
you ask anybody though, you ask anybody that went to that show about who had the best performance on them 3 days, they gonna say Lurk Franklin did.
Lurk Franklin.
I
Man,
promise you. I'm talking about compared to
I believe
all them.
too.
I'm not even lying.
No, I
I
believe
wouldn't
it,
even
bro.
have said it. Like I know I sold the most tickets for sure. I know
Yeah.
I bought at least about 50, 60 people.
I'm telling you,
Damn.
man, we going to a Lurk Franklin show. Believe that, bro. We going. But anyways, for
Yeah.
that, we got to wrap it up. You know, we're trying to save the video so it won't get too large of a file and all that. But
Yeah.
thank you for hopping on the Skype, bro. You know, and for sure we'll link up and have one in the studio.
Well, that's what's up, man. I appreciate y'all having me. Like, just be on the lookout for Turtle Tuesdays, man. Like,
Turtle
stay locked
Tuesday,
in.
every
I'm trying to tell
Tuesday,
you,
man.
every
And then
Tuesday, just
and
look
then
for it.
and then turn up this. What time is the event at for this Friday?
7 o'clock, 7 to 9, 7 to 9:30
7 to 9. All right, you heard that, people. Turn into 7 to 9:30, and
for the
Sam's
culture.
for the culture on their YouTube page and Instagram, right?
Instagram, yep.
All right, bet. And check out some Franklin for y'all, man. Sam, you want to do the outro?
Yes, sir. But before that, Lurk, where can the people find you?
Oh yeah, my Instagram is Lurk_Franklin, and my Twitter is BLFRANKY. And music is everywhere. Everywhere music can be sold, that's where Lurk Franklin at.
For sure. Look
There
it
you go.
up.
And shop your merch, Turtle Team merch. Yes, sir.
LurkFranklin.com.
LurkFranklin.com.
We'll have the link in the description. We'll tag you and everything, sir.
All right, man.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for listening to the Fire Squad podcast. If you want to
Fire
support
Squad.
us, yes, sir. If you want to keep on listening to us, you can listen to us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, Anchor, Breaker, Almost Apple. Of course, you can watch us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We didn't even talk about TikTok again, JC.
Ah, damn, for real.
You need a
He
TikTok.
got TikTok, though, right? Oh, he got TikTok.
Oh, you got TikTok?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay, there you go. TikTok's a wave.
Yeah, content on there is key, bro. Important too.
But yeah,
Very important.
Of course.
anyways, thank you guys so much. JC, want to end with anything before we leave?
Nah, man, you can just stay safe, stay indoors. You know,
Yes.
we'll get through this together.
All right. Well, with that being
Pretty much.
said, we outie. Peace.
All right, mate.
All right, man. Peace out. Turtle Team.
Restaurants have always
That just ended so abruptly.
Yeah, it was cool, huh?
Do, 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 do.